What's going on, everyone? This is the Who Part 2. And I know a lot of folks have appreciated that I keep my commentary to only about the cards. But today, as I open this, I'm going to talk a little bit about what Magic and Wizards is doing with their strategy for all of these different printings of different cards. And I mean, once I saw it, I was like, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. So if you think about Fortnite and you think about video games today with all these microtransactions, you have, your main game, which is usually free to play, right? You can play a game for absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything for Fortnite. However, once you start playing and you're like, man, this is pretty awesome, you start to say, hey, maybe I need to buy some skins so I can, customize and be myself in the game. Path of Ancestry, be myself in the game twice upon a time, and you start to say, all right, well, let's have a Star Wars skin. That'd be pretty neat. So Star Wars teams up, people buy the skin for $15 or whatever, and they get to throw the skin on. Thespian Stage, beautiful, solid hit on that one. Dinosaurs. So what you have happen, River Song, all right. What you have happen is people buying different types of skins and wearing them sometimes. So if you think of Magic the same way, I think Rudy did this in a video 5 years ago when he opened Ice Age. And he was talking about the Ice Age product, and he's like, man, if they wouldn't have overprinted Ice Age, would Magic be still successful like it is today? Because the fact they overprinted Ice Age Wedding Ring got a lot of people the ability to enter the game, like me. And so folks would buy Ice Age to enter the game, and then all the historic cards got more expensive and people got more sets, and you're able to grow the economy with more people in it. So if more people are interested in the game of Magic, then the cards by nature of that become more in demand and go up in value. So he made the point, like, could that have actually been the catalyst to drive Magic's success? So I wonder if the folks in Magic today are taking Magic as almost like a free-to-play tabletop, where some of these cards are so cheap and so available that you could pretty much assemble your deck with basic cards that are non-foil. But if you really like Doctor Who and you're playing a Thespian Stage, you might pay a little more for this Surge Foil full art Thespian Stage from Doctor Who that really customizes, who you are, and it kind of plays to your personality a little more. So I saw this and I was like, that's why they're doing this. They have 15 different versions of the Doctor because each version is a step up. It's a little fancier less fancy if you play with this first Doctor plain foil, more fancy if it's a Surge, and heck, if you want to shell out for a serialized, then you're really fancy, right? And I think that's what's going on. I think they're taking like the old video game growth spiral mentality of adding skins and applying it to Magic the Gathering, like this, full art, where you'd pay a little more, step up for different skins on your character. Refrain, that's such a funny card there. Fugitive, Port Town, Jones, and I really saw that when I was opening this stuff. I was like, I think that's what they're doing. And that's why they're reprinting things so much. They're reprinting in different sets because they want you to skin your set in different ways and have people ability to pull that card in many different sets, because most people aren't opening as many boxes as I am. So they don't stand a chance at getting some of these Everyone Lives Thespian Stage, so they print them back to back, like Great Henge. Great Henge was an example where you had multiple chances of hitting that thing. So that's my thought. I'm not saying I agree with it, blasphemous act. I'm not saying I agree with it or that it's a good idea. I'm just saying I think that they're taking this microtransaction video game mentality and applying it, beautiful card, to a tabletop game. And that's why they're using Universes Beyond as ways to skin the different cards and have different levels of exclusivity. But I don't think that even serialization is going to be the end all. I think we're in a serialization cycle where when that burns out, I think you're going to see the next type of, high-end hitting type card. But I do think a nice signet that they need to do something to keep the game collectible too. And their attempt at that was the serialized cards. But I don't know if that's good enough. I don't know, tell me what you think. Do you think I'm right? Do you think that this is all about skins and trying to get some microtransactions? I mean, what are your thoughts? Game trail. But I just thought it was really interesting, and it hit me when I opened Doctor Who, so I thought maybe I'll kind of share my opinion on that when I open Doctor Who again here. Oh, a Surge signet, that's worth something. Brigadier, 9th, Think Twice. Fortified Village. Colonnade, the 11th. Shipwreck. Because then also, by all these skins, it makes it very hard to list. I can tell you that much. We got the 8th. Very, very hard to list. Because there's so many versions, you can easily make a mistake, and one mistake can kind of cost you sometimes, especially when margins are thin. Like the margins on this stuff of what I'm doing aren't crazy high. Nice Farewell. Nice Trap. It's a fun card, even though it's not going to do anything. Look at the UFO. Delete. Nice Pools. Squadron. And a Weeping Angel. That'll be a fun one to pull in a serialized, let me tell you. That's what I think. I think they're skinning it. I think that they're, allowing folks to customize. That you could do different theme type decks, or if you're a big Doctor Who fan, you want to get some of these skins from Doctor Who. And, when more people enter the game, and if they're Doctor Who fans, they can go out to TCG Player in the second market and buy some of the skins out there. But still, I think that you got to make sure the overprinting situation is under control. You still can't do that, even in Exotic Orchard. That Surge looks amazing. Summit, the 3rd, and the Master. One of the Masters. This box has gone fast for me, and I feel like I haven't pulled that much out of it. Probably missing a bunch. Ensnared. There's an Intervention. Run. Oh, the Mathematical Genius. Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. I think this is actually a pretty good pull. Summit. Doomsday Confluence. Look at that art. Cursed Mirror. Nice, another Wedding Ring. Khan and Davros. Only 3 packs left. Yeah, tell me what you think. Skins? Is this a skin? Are you able to have multiple different skins for your planes? 7th Doctor. Oh, the Ominous Cemetery. Flux. Right, nice. Man, we're hitting all the wedding rings in this. Whoops. Reverse, the Polarity to the Haunted Ridge. Again, how do you not want that card in Surge? How do you not? The Mothman and a nice Rose. 2 left, and we've had no Surge Doctors in this box so far. Crazy. Kind of crazy. The 3rd. Flooding Mars. Clock Tower. Oh, another Signet. 3 Signets in the box. That's an omen. Colonnade. It's Missy. Catacombs. The Chesterton. Little Glimmer. TARDIS, and here it is, the War Doctor Surge. That's our Surgy Doctor. Oh man, where's all my sleeves? Yeah, I'll do it later. Came unprepared. I better not hit a serialized in this pack. Mountain, 13th. Again, thanks for tuning in with me. Another Soul Ring. We had a lot of Soul Rings. Nice swords there. Again, skins, right? Skins. Ian Chesterton in Port Town. Day of Destiny. Here we are, the grand finale. The Impending Flux. Farmland. There we go. Confession Dial. Oh. Well, we know it ain't a serialized. The 13th Doctor. And Yasmin. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you guys thought about my theories there. And check out those signets. I mean, crazy, huh? A few arcane signets with a skin of a Doctor Who set, along with the Soul Ring. We'll probably fetch some money. So, again, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate everybody. Remember, like, subscribe. Talk to y'all later.